Hello guys, and welcome back to this new video. So today, like I've said in the Telegram group, I'll answer to some questions that you asked me on the Telegram. So if you're watching this and you're not on the Telegram, go to the howmarket.com website, the link in the description down below. You will have the link, it's free to join the Telegram channel and the Telegram chat group. So I have 6 questions. The first is from Slatibor, I hope I said it correctly. Anyway, he's saying, BTC moving on the weekend, can we expect a pump this week or some similar movement? So basically, that's my view on this. You know already, if you're watching the videos, if you're on the Telegram, what is this green box right here? You know that, so first of all, let's start by saying, on the weekend, big players, they have a lot of money, you know, they have a lot of BTC, they can put a lot of buy pressure and sell pressure, they can move the market basically. They're not playing. They're with their kids, they're on vacation, they're with their family, they're chilling, they're watching Netflix, okay? They need to relax, you know? So jokes apart, they're not playing. Basically it's because a lot of markets during the weekend are closed. The only market open is the crypto market. And I don't give a fuck, they want, you know, free time. Sunday and Saturday, they're at home, chilling. Hence why you do not have big price movement during the weekend. Because you do not have a lot of volume. But what happens when you don't have a lot of volume? You can move the price with less money. So basically, what is happening is, today we have had a big price movement of BTC. Do you remember what I said in the Telegram member? From 9.3k, I'm kinda bullish if we can, you know, sustain this level. We did. We broke it, we retested it, and we are actually sitting above this trend line, okay? And that's good for Bitcoin. So basically, what's next? I'm not too bullish about this pump. I could be totally wrong, but we have had a strong correlation with the CME group. So basically, this was the errors from my past video, and I'm pretty confident this will happen, okay? So we have this gap, okay? Right here, we have the CME gap at approximately 11.6, 11.7, 11.8k. Okay, so basically what is happening right here? So the BTC CME futures close at 9.6k approximately. So usually if the price on Monday opens at approximately a little bit below 10k, let's say here, okay, the next candle will open right here. This will create a gap, okay, like we had here, okay, a gap. The price stopped trading and reopened trading higher, creating a gap. What happened next? We filled that gap, okay. We went all the way down, you know. These things can happen too. So what happened here? We created a gap and we filled on the way up. Actually retested this level and then went higher. Then we had the 10.5k resistance, but then that's, you know, you already know this. Anyway, what could happen is, I don't think we will, you know, revisit 9k. I mean the 9k area, this area right here, even though we could, okay. I'm for now, I do not think we're going that down. But my view for the next week is, when Monday comes and the CME group opens at approximately this price, this will create a gap. I do strongly, I'm pretty confident this will happen. So let's get back to this chart, okay? And just look at this chart, okay? That's the Coinbase chart, that's the Binance chart. So I think what will happen is, we just look at that zone. Precision, 100% accuracy, holy moly. Anyway, I think we could, where's the arrow? Okay, I think we could end up retesting, you know, the 9.6. That actually, look at that precision, boys. Look at this. Actually, what do we have here? A nice trend line. Oh my god. At approximately, what? 9.6, 9,615? That's the CME group closure. Oh my goodness. You know, it's not that difficult, I think. The next zone, what is the next zone? Oh my goodness. It's 10.5. Holy. So that's basically my thing. And what the great Hussam, I think, I hope I said it correctly. Forgive me, mate, if I did a bad pronunciation. Basically, he's saying a big move just happened regarding BTC, referring to this move. Probably we're gonna test 10.5k this Monday. It could be, absolutely. I do think we will revisit 10.5k definitely next week. If that doesn't happen, it will happen eventually, but next week will be, you know, pretty normal for BTC to retest this area. Okay, I would think this Monday we will just go down. We could go even up, you know, but I think we will just retrace, close, fill the CME gap, and then going higher. Okay, so that's my view for BTC. You already know what will happen next if we can, you know, manage to break this green area, the 10.5k area. We will fill the next gap. That is right here, 11.6, 11.7, 11.8k. We can actually touch the 12k before going down. And you already know what will happen. I do think we will end up at least retracing this area. Okay, and then maybe proceeding higher. But who knows? Only time will tell. Okay, next question is from Guildford. So basically Guildford is saying, yeah, if BTC does retest 9.6a, what is its implication for alts? And it also continues by saying, I've got buys for ADA at 0.14 and 0.132 and then 0.048 for FET. Keep it like that or sell some and put lower. Just worry about today at 0.05 and it will go below that with the retest. So yeah, for the alts, what will happen if BTC retraces to 9.6, that is approximately what this trend line is? I personally, we could have two things. We have seen this decreasing in dominance while BTC is going up rarely happens. If BTC just comes down and the dominance remains, you know, goes sideways, okay, in this area right here, nothing will happen to alts. But normally, when BTC is dumping, also the dominance, maybe more people could end up, you know, putting more money into BTC, and maybe the dominance could go up, and that's why this will create a sell-off for altcoins. For sell-off, I just mean the common 5, 10, 15% for altcoins. That's pretty normal in the altcoin markets. So you could use this to just DCA and buy more. But if your question is, could I sell some today and buy back tomorrow or the day after? You can. It's pretty risky because you could end up, you know, coming back, you know, with less coins you had before. But you know, if you're kind of break even, you could, you know, end up putting a stop loss at break even, and if the price goes lower, you just buy back with the same amount or even more. You know, always protect your capital, always protect your holding, or you could just hold. As I said, let's see what FET is doing. FET, you know, is currently hovering around your entry point. So I get what you're saying, absolutely. But we still have, you know, these. Let's go to the 4 hour. You can see it better. Just look at this. You know, holy shit. Okay, guys. Honestly, this is too good to be true. Just look at the post I've sent to you yesterday. Shoulder, head, possible next shoulder. The next post is it considers also the fib. And look at this. Holy shit. So basically, that's my view. This pattern could be absolutely invalidated if we fall below this level. Okay, so if we do fall below 0.05, I'm not considering this week, but if we do fall, let's say just like this, to put in a simple way. If the price of the daily candle and also the weekly closes below 0.5 and actually closes, we could say, below 0.051, that is approximately the 9 EMA holding as support, this pattern could be invalidated. But for now, has been respected, and what happens to another shoulder scenario, definitely you end up going higher, breaking this neckline, and breaking this neckline and proceeding higher. And the first target is this one right here. The next one would be this one right here, like I've said in the Telegram. So yeah, the thing is, when you're planning to sell some to buy back later, hoping for a pullback that you may have or may not have, you have this risk. You could end up losing that 60% gain if the pullback doesn't happen. So I'm just holding my FET. I'm not planning to sell them, at least for the midterm. I think at least when Metalix and Atomix will come out, I'll update you guys on my position. We have another question from Jazz, and what a day. Hey Omega, any insight on Harmony and Solana? The kind of volatility in Solana has been tempting. And hell yeah, if it's been tempting. I didn't even know about this crypto since you mentioned it. But low supply, okay, low circulating supply, but also look at this. Low circulating supply, but look at this total supply. So we do not know, I actually do not know what Solana does, but what if this total supply gets unlocked and put into the market? This will cause a pretty bad crash. Anyway, it is a micro altcoin, only a 25 million market cap, so you do not even need a lot of money, to pump it. So I'll be cautious. If you do not hold any Solana, I wouldn't catch, the falling knife. This could be the opportunity of the lifetime, since it's a small cap, but also you could get hurt pretty bad. Just look at Solana. I do have the chart right here. Yeah, heck yeah, if it's been tempting, just look at it. Oh my goodness, what is this? 57%? Yeah, I mean, the volatility, of course, has been tempting. If you take the price from July, this thing has done, 100 and plus %. But look at the volatility, like you said. He also did a minus 50, also, a minus 45. You could get her pretty bad with these kind of things. So watch out. I'm not holding any Solana. If you are trading it, that's a different story. If you want some TA, we do not actually have a lot of, historical data. That's the Binance chart. But I mean, if we close at this level, we could be forming a double top, and a double top is a bearish scenario. I'm not saying it may be too soon to say it, but this could be the next level for Solana. I'm not buying Solana, by the way. I'm just for you, man. But just watch out, be careful. If you're trading it, just use the volatility at your advantage. But if you're holding it, watch out. Anyway, for one, you also mentioned, what about Harmony? And for Harmony, is the same thing. Listed, I do remember this one, listed I think 1 or 2 years ago on Binance Launchpad, did pretty well, and then you already know what happened. The bear market slaughtered this poor thing, and now we are seeing some big movements. This was the March drop, and since the March drop, this thing did a 635%. That's pretty much. But if we do just consider from June, the end of June actually, it did a 100%. So that's pretty good. But there also, just zoom out. I always say zoom out, because this thing right here is pretty not looking great. We didn't manage to break it here. We didn't manage to break it here. We didn't manage to break it here. We kind of broke it here, but that's the 4 hour. Let's switch to the daily. And it has been a couple days. The price has been hovering around this level. And if the price cannot, break this level, we will definitely, we have a higher chance, not saying definitely, chance to retest the next level support. And if we also take the fib retracement and excluding the wicks, yeah, the golden ratio is approximately at this zone. So yeah, this could be support. These three area right here could be supports, and then these would be the targets if the price doesn't fall below. But I don't particularly like, one or Solana. The only micro altcoin I'm holding is Zap. I made a video about it, and FET. I think that's the end for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me also know if you guys think these videos are helpful, if you like them, and that's it. I know it's a long video, but I wanted to answer to all of you guys. Thanks for the support. Link for the allmarkets.com website. I promise I'll update it. I've been, kind of busy, and I'm not updating it anymore. Just I'm not posting any news articles, but I'll do my best. Thanks for the support again. Leave a like if you like this video, and a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one.